Alright guys, 31 Days of Horror, Day 4. The movie I watched today was Trancers, which is a full moon movie from 1985, part of the Elvira's 13 Days of Elvira special, which I watched with this episode. So, Trancers is basically about this guy named John Death who goes and is sent to the past and inhabits another person, like you can inhabit your ancestors, through this machine, and he goes to stop a crazy man who can turn people into trancers, which are basically zombie-like killers. So it's weird because I thought this one would be straight up horror, and I don't think it really is. It's more of a sci-fi thriller. Like, I feel like it's partially horror adjacent. It's got the elements in it, but it never really felt like a full horror movie. And I didn't do my research because I never saw this before I decided to put it in my 31 days. So it's not truly horror, but that's totally fine. Like, I still think it's horror enough, horror adjacent. Like, it's not super much, it's not that much horror, but I think it kind of fits into the category. So I think I'm still going to have this as day 4 for 31 days, because I did actually surprisingly like this one. Full moon movies to me, can be hit or miss, because there's some I really enjoy. Like, I enjoy Dollman vs. Demonic Toys, Dollman, some of the Puppet Master movies, and there's some I can't stand, like Killjoy 1 and 2. I like Killjoy 3, and I just watched Ginger Dead Man, which was the last day, day 3 for 31 days, and I couldn't stand, or I didn't hate it, but I really didn't like Ginger Dead Man. I hated Killjoy 1 more. That was my least favorite that I've seen of all the full moon movies. Well, no, actually, take that back. Puppet Master The Legacy probably is the absolute worst, because that literally has 10 minutes of a movie and an hour of Puppet Master 1 through retro Puppet Master footage. So it's literally just a 10 minutes worth of footage in a hour and 10 minute movie. And that's some absolute bullshit right there. I understand full moon is cheap, but Jesus Christ. I still remember Puppet Master The Legacy just for that, because it's literally like 10 minutes of a movie, of a new movie with an hour of footage in an hour and 10 minute movie. Ridiculous. But full moon, like I said, can be hit or miss for me. Like, there's some I enjoy a good amount, and there's some I really can't stand. Which comes with the territory with a incredibly low budget company. And there's some movies that can work on an incredibly low budget, and Full Moon does some that I really do like. But like I said, there's some that I just think are bullshit. But this one was not. This one I thought was actually really cool. This one had an interesting story. I did like the idea of just going back in time, using somebody's body. And I know there's other movies that do that, but I like the way they executed in this. Funny enough, I don't know if this was her first movie, but this movie has Helen Hunt in it for a lot of the movie, and this is from 1985. So this is Helen Hunt before she was big, before that Mad About You show, before Twister, before What Women Want, before all those movies that she's become, movies and shows that she's become very well known for. So it's weird to see her in this, and I like that, because she's really sweet and charming in this. Like, I liked her performance, and it's weird because it's just, I didn't expect her to be in this. It was just a genuine surprise, and I liked her in it. I thought she was good. I like the main character a lot, who plays John Death, and that's Death spelled D-E-T-H, not D-E-A-T-H. It's D-E-T-H, which is very, it's funny. It's a funny pun name. Like, I like how it's called, he's called Death, but it's not spelled the same way. That main actor who played him, I don't know his name, did a good job. And like I said, I thought it was just pretty entertaining for the execution that they did. It reminded me of Dollman, where it was just, whenever I saw Dollman a couple of years ago, it genuinely surprised me, just on a low budget, how interesting it was that they made it, and just how pulpy it was, but fun. And this falls in that category. It's just a really fun, pulpy movie. It's not anything amazing, but I totally thought it was solid. On Letterboxd, I gave it like a 3 out of 5 stars, because I thought it did fit its purpose pretty good, in my opinion. Like, it was a good, solid little low budget, like, sci-fi movie. And I didn't mind it. I thought they did a fine job with it. So like I said, I'm glad I found a full moon movie that I liked, as opposed to the one I just watched that I really couldn't stand, like Ginger Dead Man, or really didn't like. So I've got more full moon movies on the list because again, I'm watching all of 13 Days of Elvira. I rewatched Dollman as well, but I didn't review it because I reviewed it a couple years ago, and I didn't put it on 31 Days of Horror because I've seen it before, and I rewatched it just because it was on Elvira's segment. But yeah, I've got more full moon coming up as well. There's gonna be at least two or three more. There's Oblivion, I know, which I think isn't horror either. I think it's a sci-fi, and I'm gonna put that on here as well. Coming up soon, and then Seed People and Hideous are ones as well. I'm trying to remember if there's any others, but I know the 13 Days of Elvira has a couple others, including those that I just said. Oh, and Evil Bong. Evil Bong is one I'm gonna watch soon. Hopefully it's not as... Hopefully I like it a little more than Ginger Dead Man, maybe. I don't know. Man, I feel like I'm gonna get hurt watching Evil Bong because Killjoy and Ginger Dead Man, I was like, man, I'm actually kind of excited to watch these because they might be really fun, and I just didn't like either. So hopefully Evil Bong I might like, but I didn't like the other ones that I thought were going to be entertainingly bad, like Ginger Dead Man or Killjoy 1. So we'll see. But like I said, I've got more of those coming up for the rest of the month. So that is it for today. And I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow. So I'll see you guys later. Take care.